won the London mayor election. No Bob. Niko.
Yeah, last time niggas used the mic, that shit was coming out the left side only, right? I bet you it's both now. Pussy.
Fuck. Alright. Nigga.
How about into this social media? Andre's here. There we go. Yeah, alright, bro. Fuck it.
We gotta hear something.
But like, I've subscribed to all of that. Niggas about to see how he won the London mayor election. Gangsta.
You're right.
We'll head to the polls to elect our next mayor. It's going to be quite a contest with the prize, the most important job in London.
Niko Omilana is the youngest standing to be mayor.
YouTube star Niko Omilana.
The youngest candidate, independent candidate, Niko Omilana.
Should people be putting their vote to a YouTuber who's 23 and maybe hasn't got as much experience in life as others?
Sorry.
This is a big job in British politics. A person who is elected will be managing a budget of more than £17 billion a year.
What do you think about Omilana?
Bro, that's crazy.
Not got a chance.
Does he know anything about
He just gave me a budget of 17 billion. I'm really fixing the world.
It is a disgrace that we're running for mayor. Isn't it just a bit of a joke?
These sort of things?
And that's what I feel.
Oh my god. I'm gonna grab this.
My name's Niko Omilana, known internet troll and supreme leader of the Niko Defence League.
NDL.
The NDL is the Niko Defence League. Basically, a few years ago, I trolled a racist group called the English Defence League.
So you really are a schmuck.
I think.
And they took your teeth as well.
Yeah, they did.
Which ended up getting me countless death threats, and one of their members told me that I'd never be as big as their group. So we went ahead and made the Niko Defence League.
Okay.
Started the Niko Defence League. Join now! And blew them out of the water. And now, me and the NDL just ran for London Mayor. I'm running for Mayor of London. You're looking at the future Mayor of London! Vote for Niko! Thank you! Niko for Mayor! So why are you running? Because young people aren't represented in politics.
Why they're not voting is not feeling represented by politicians.
Younger people don't turn out to vote.
Young people are actually engaged with issues that they know about, but politicians currently aren't engaging them.
I wanted to show that we can really make waves and shake things up in the political space, and at the very least show that young people will go out and vote when they're really behind something, and hopefully persuade these major parties to try harder to represent young people in future. Otherwise, they're just proving that they're pussies.
So who did you actually run against?
Well, there was a lot of people. This was a record-breaking year. More people ran this year for London Mayor than ever before. But let's start. There's the top four parties. Let's call them the untouchables. That's Labour, Conservatives, Green Party, Lib Dems. They all have huge funding and they've been established for many, many years. Then I'd say there's the villains. There's Lawrence Fox, a man who had £5 million in budget for his whole campaign, and he's all around a questionable person. There's Brian Rose, who had billboards across London for months. You couldn't go anywhere without seeing his face. And he also drank his own urine. And Peter Gammons, a man
That shit did look kind of green, I'm not gonna lie.
Green.
seeing his face. And he also
That looked like pee-pee.
drank his own urine. And Peter Gammons, a man who ran for the UKIP party, who have heavy links to racism within their ranks. So a good bunch.
And who else?
Well, a bin ran, and another YouTuber as well. And obviously me, Niko Omilana. Did anybody think I could win? No. Did anybody think I could make any waves at all? Definitely not.
But history will have to be our guide here on whether any big breakthrough is likely. Back in 2016, the top 5 candidates, the candidates from the top 5 parties, got nearly 94% of the vote. This is a really hard mould to crack.
There were 20 candidates in total, and I was joint bottom favourite to win. I think my odds were at like 500 to 1, so they really gave us no chance of getting anywhere, and it became personal with me. Because little did they know, we'd been planning this for a very long time.
I didn't want to ever say it, I didn't know if he was going to say it, but I actually knew he was going to run for mayor back then.
Niko actually told us that he was going to run for Prime Minister.
No, it was always Mayor.
When did he tell us that? Because he's doing it now, but
that was when we were in Miami.
It was a year ago.
Obviously, if I was going to do this, I had to be myself. And the best way to do that was launching the whole campaign in the most stupid way possible. And the idea which I actually came up with was walking out in my announcement video in a suit jacket, tech police bottoms, an unironed shirt, football boots, and children's glasses, while simultaneously saying I'm taking it extremely seriously. Yeah, no, it's the best way. But I had no idea how much it was going to take off.
Facts, that shit blew up, nigga.
Social media went wild.
Save the nation,
Everyone
lad.
was talking about it, and the people were supporting me. But somehow, with all this attention we were getting on social media, everyone tweeting it out, some of the biggest names in the UK, no media were reaching out at all. So we needed to figure out a way of getting that. So I took advantage of the power the NDL have on social media and directed it directly towards the BBC, demanding an interview. And I did not leave.
I know, I was there with you.
Yeah, we did not leave until we got it. From one BBC to another, make the right choice and interview me. And surprise, surprise, we got the interview. We bullied the BBC into interviewing us, and we used that as an opportunity to launch the first point in our manifesto, telling Boris Johnson, shush. We then got a London bus and turned it into a restaurant where we promoted the Forefront project to help steer young people away from crime. We found my whole doppelganger and used them to prank the media and help launch our full manifesto, which included deporting the EDL, shutting down any McDonald's with a broken McFlurry machine and turning it into low-rent housing, freezing the River Thames so people could ice skate over it, and bringing the price of the Freddo back down to 5p. And now, although the manifesto was a massive joke, what we tried to do was have good heart behind the message of the manifesto. Solely standing up for issues that actually do need to be solved as well. Now, as popular as the manifesto was on social media, there was some people who actually ended up having issues with it.
Freezing over the Thames, I think, telling Boris Johnson to shush. Really? Will it actually happen? Do you have sort of superpowers?
No, I don't have superpowers, but luckily some of my friends do. So I am actually good friends with Elsa from Frozen, and she will freeze the River Thames.
How can voters take you seriously with those sorts of claims?
Realistically, you're not going to win.
Isn't it all just a bit of a joke?
He's such a hater.
No.
What would you say are the characteristics that make up an NDL member?
World domination.
People had similar ideas.
No. Pussy. The pussies had issues with it, and he made them cry.
Niggas and Hitler has.
I know. But I wanted this manifesto to be everywhere. Social media wasn't enough. I wanted it to be on billboards. Now that just sounds like a stupid idea, but somehow we managed to make it happen.
This is a big moment, George. First time on a billboard.
We gotta look out for it. There it is. Just right in front of us.
Oh, no way. Oh my gosh. Make transport free for under 18s and over 69s. Uni students included. Let's go, Niko for mayor. That's me. And it was on billboard to billboard to billboard to billboard to billboard to billboard. I don't even know how many billboards there were. But yeah, and it was nuts. I remember going to Leicester Square when I was just a kid, trying to be like all the YouTubers at the time, just trying to be like them, basically trying to replicate their videos. So it was nuts going to actual Leicester Square and being on a billboard just up there. It was definitely like a life moment. Oh! Add a second eye to the London Eye.
You've been doing this shit
to
since you was
become
young.
the London Eye. Inspirational.
Sound of the underground, my friends on a billboard.
But we took advantage of being there, and we were trying to use it as a campaigning opportunity and speaking to the people. Add a second eye to the London Eye. You're gonna vote for me?
You want there, right?
Yeah. I've got your vote. Thank you. Oh yes. Oh yes. Me, I'm 39.
39? You're very young. No, you're looking like 25.
Yeah. No, it's the face cream I use. Thank you. The billboards what really ended up blowing me away was all the people who went down to see them. Like, the NDL came out in their masses. Like, it was the first opportunity which I really gave the public to support the campaign and show their support. So seeing everyone sending in their videos, it really was insane.
Leadership supports you.
And who's that Boris Johnson is shooting.
But we needed bigger and better ways to campaign to reach more people.
So, how did you do that?
Well, Never thought in my YouTube career we'd be renting a boat. Is this our boat? Oh, that's our boat. We got a boat.
Fucking mariachi.
This campaign is ridiculous, man. This is dumb. We did all of our campaigning to that point on the ground, so it was only right to take it to the water. And on the boat, we had Freddos for 5p on the side, so anyone seeing it would have just been like, what the hell is going on? But yeah, no, we got a mariachi band as well, just playing.
Fredo presses band. Fredo presses band.
They got them happy.
Body goes on shoes.
Yeah.
Body goes on shoes.
Niko. Now I'm dead.
Niko.
Let's go! We're playing my YouTube channel theme, which has been with me since I first started YouTube. We passed famous landmarks like Parliament, Big Ben. Big Ben is currently being constructed into Big Ben Clock, a real BBC. They're already making my changes happen. This is what I like. The London Eye. Crazy to think when I'm mayor there's going to be 2 of these.
Oh, that's in London?
The London Eye will become the London Eyes. So London has more vision. And George was literally running around the whole city.
From what I'm thinking, I seen this in like Fantastic Four, and like they weren't in England when that scene happened, so yeah. But now you know.
Like a madman, out of breath, trying to catch up with us. We had people watching us on the bridges, just looking at this huge boat. Let's go! Niko Defense League, that's what I'm saying! Big up! We're catching the people's eyes. And I'll tell you why, because we're giving them a message which they can connect to. Freddo prices are too expensive. It's robbery, daylight robbery, how they've gone up so much. And that's why we have to fix it. And our final movement was going past City Hall, the place which I'd actually be crowned as mayor.
It's a little
that's
thing
where
that
the
matter.
resource ended up happening.
Nah, the structures out there are fire. Cause it's kind of like modern mixed with like old structures.
Tonight, it's the final furlong. Just 48 hours till Londoners go to the polls. The mayoral candidates make their final push for votes.
The more we campaigned and the longer the election went on, the more ridiculous things got. Like 2 guys turned up at the house with a whole painting of me, like a mural. I was thinking, what the hell is this? And if that's not crazy enough, someone turned up with a customized car.
No.
Oh my gosh, what is going on outside? What? And go! We weren't living real life, man. It was nuts. At this point, heads were turning. My odds went 10 times lower in the bookies, and people were seeing me as a legitimate
that was fire.
candidate. It got us the opportunity.
That's a whole 450
odds. Now, obviously I was skeptical because I didn't know how they were going to portray me, but at the same time, it's ITV, you've almost got to talk to them. So, I had no choice but to double down. Niko Omilana, supreme leader of the Niko Defense League. I'm gonna make you pay.
At 23, Niko Omilana is the youngest standing to be mayor.
I feel like someone had to stand up and tell the big man Boris, shush. Someone needs to do that. And also, someone needs to employ more police, put them straight into the Houses of Parliament, because that's where all the real criminals are.
Should people be putting their vote to a YouTuber who's 23 and maybe hasn't got as much experience of life as others?
Yes, because I'm the only honest one of the lot. The one thing I needed ITV to realise was
he's not lying.
I was the
Beautiful answer. My son's in the depths.
most serious candidate. And I think I did that in 2 words.
2 days left of campaigning. Can they get their message into 2 words?
Creating equality.
Restoring hope. Independent voice.
For vibes. Bang! Right there, with my whole campaign marketing.
Nice.
Those 2 words hold so much power.
Wow.
Became a me.
Yo, I was on Reddit and I was on Reddit, the YouTube shit. Some nigga was like, yo, niggas keep spamming NDL on every like live stream broadcast. Niggas like, what the fuck does that mean? I was about to put them on, but that's crazy though. Y'all niggas be going wild out there.
Royale, yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down.
At one point, my whole Twitter timeline changed their profile picture to my face.
It's crazy.
Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Vibe Mania was here. But the campaign was coming to an end. The election day was coming. So I took advantage of all that social media hype and used it as one final push to get the people to come out and vote for me. My friends, the election is upon us. Make sure you vote me, Niko Milana, as your first choice option for London Mayor tomorrow. If you want good vibes in the city, then I am the only person who can make it happen.
At 7 a.m. tomorrow, the polls will open in local elections across London and the home counties.
Polling stations have been
opened at 7 o'clock
this morning to choose the next mayor of London.
You had to be the vote in London.
If you want to still go along, will be open until 10 o'clock tonight.
See, every other candidate definitely thought that because it was election day, campaigning was over.
16 then.
But no, not us. We were only just getting started.
Think about the drive past both of me.
No way.
We hired a whole chauffeur and brought out the NDL car, some bright yellow vehicle. We needed to be seen by as many people as possible.
Big up my guy! The people of London.
I would just hold my horn driving around. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I love this game. Alright, we're about to arrive. Polling station, there it is.
You're really about to drive up on
doing my bit, using the beauty that is democracy and voting for myself. Once I'm mayor, we won't do it like this. I'll just stay mayor forever. It's called dictatorship, George. It's not every day you turn up to an election and you can vote for yourself. And obviously, I checked that box and made my vote count. But during this whole campaign, there was definitely an audience which I hadn't reached out to, and this was my opportunity to capitalise on that. What I plan on doing is turning London once a year into Lundoff, and turning all the power off once a year in London.
Oh, you've lost me, mate. That's the most idiotic thing.
It's not idiotic, man. No, it's not Fantasyland. Wait, okay, one more point, give me one more chance. I plan on building another London Eye, so it becomes the London Eyes.
Nah, you've lost me, son. Right, good luck,
Serious, man, thank you. Rule number one of being a politician, not everyone's gonna like you. When people don't want to listen, all you have to do is talk louder.
Vote Niko, please. Vote Niko. I love this game.
We had like a speaker attached to the outside of the vehicle, and I just used that to scream our message through the streets of London.
Last minute campaigning. Hey couple, I'm talking to you. I stand for builders. You on the phone. Please vote Niko today to be your London mayor. That's right. Bye. This is not real life. A literal mayor candidate is going around campaigning in a bright yellow van, screaming vote Niko for a megaphone.
We then called up some old friends to really bring our message home. Stand for the national anthem, please, boys.
They said the national anthem. I'm dead.
I joined them.
This is not joining.
There we go. Can I have the guitar? Guitar for a second.
Yeah.
Through Leicester Square. And just 48 hours before this, I was on a billboard there, and now I was marching with my Mexican brothers.
Love this song.
And remove their feet.
They say remove their teeth.
Oh, there's their teeth.
We were campaigning for the people, for the public, and all you have to do is talk to them to understand how little they actually feel represented by the political space.
London needs a new mayor to change things and work for the poor people as well as the people that's got money. For a mayor that's for the people, not for himself.
Exactly.
This gentleman seems like
Yeah, that's
this
it.
gentleman seems like the right gentleman.
Thank you, man. Election day campaigning was sick, but then I checked my phone and I was blown away. So many different people from so many different backgrounds were all going out there voting for me, leaving their houses to vote for me. It's a whole different thing. And yeah, I just want to thank the YouTube community.
If niggas in the UK, I would have voted for something.
Literally,
I would have voted for him too.
I would have got up on my day to vote for nigga.
I was just in shock. I'm still in shock now. Yeah, the whole thing was nuts.
Everyone.
I thought that was fucking Drewski, I'm not gonna lie.
He like the UK
Nah, word.
Your name's Carl. That's elite. It's actually nuts. Everyone's flipping
crossing the name.
No, today's been surreal, man. So surreal. Yeah, just seeing everyone posting and stuff like that. It's crazy. Yeah.
The polls have now closed in the London mayoral election. Counting will begin in the morning, but it could take days for the final result because of COVID precautions.
Voting stopped.
Oh,
no more campaigning, no more publicity stunts.
I forgot.
Just the count.
Well, polls, of course, closed at 10 p.m. yesterday evening, and the count for the London mayoral and assembly elections started at 7 this morning. The results are expected over the weekend.
So they were trying to say that our votes were just being counted up and we'd have nothing to say about it. We needed to go down there.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Voting is done, but we're now heading in to the polling station where they're counting all of the votes. Let's head in and find
How the fuck do you just walk into this place where they counted the votes for, like, you can't do that shit here?
That's the Labour Party. And we're in the halls. All the votes are going on here, they're all counting them up. Hopefully I'm taking an early lead here. So many people were there counting votes. You don't realise how much effort actually goes into these things until you actually run. It was wild, but also very boring. So it was difficult to find a way to keep ourselves entertained. I can see myself, oh wow, it's on. Vote Niko. Big up. We're going to win the whole election. My friend, you're not wearing a mask.
Nigga said vote Niko. Big up.
No, I don't see a mask, I can just see your mouth. You're not wearing a mask.
Yo.
Oh wait, I think I see the strings. Oh wait, no, it's just camouflage. It's just the camouflage. Because it's blended in. Do you get it? Because you're not wearing a mask, it's camouflage? Yeah. There we go, nice to meet you, my friend. Thank you.
Nah, he's fried.
All these votes are being counted.
They was just staring at it and niggas just
he's like,
it's a live count. And it had us beating Peter Gammons, which was supposedly impossible. It had us beating Brian Rose, which was supposedly impossible. But we were drawing with Lawrence Fox, and from that moment, the battle for 5th began. Now, getting 5th place became my obsession because from the start, breaking into the top 5 was marked impossible, unheard of. It couldn't be done.
Think about
Back in 2016, the top 5 candidates, the candidates from the top 5 parties, got nearly 94% of the vote. This is a really hard mould to crack.
And here we are battling for 5th place with a man who had £5 million in backing.
How much money you got in the bank? Not you personally, the party.
£5 million. Lawrence Fox was easily the most controversial candidate of this whole mayoral election, and something tells me he wouldn't want to lose to a YouTuber wearing children's glasses, especially as he doesn't actually think being a YouTuber is a real job.
6 p.m. tonight.
Where are your glasses?
Tune in 6 p.m. tonight.
I don't think I will because I've got an actual job.
But the more results that came in, the closer it got. At one point I was beating him.
Niko Omilana, 4,678. Lawrence Fox, 1,948.
And then he was beating me.
Lawrence Fox, 5461 votes. Niko Omilana, 2,000 votes.
And it continued like that until the live count froze at 90%.
The election poll has been frozen with only a few constituencies left to announce, and as it currently stands, Sadiq Khan has won the London mayoral election. This is the final update until the results are announced.
Yeah, Jack.
I didn't actually think that he was going to win.
Nah, I mean,
He definitely got close.
Now the main stories in the capital and London.
Bro, if you thought that any government was about to let...
Nah, he called me was, yeah, but like,
I
thought he was at least gonna come in like.
Definitely surprised to see the nigga come in top
Like, if he was to
5.
lose, I wouldn't be surprised. But if he was to win,
that definitely is.
Londoners are
you
still
put in
waiting
enough
to
pain
find
to
out
get
who
shit
the
out.
city's mayor will be.
The latest from officials here is that a winner will be announced tonight sometime after 8:30.
Okay, it's election day. It all ends here. My friends, it's time. This is the thing which everything has been building up towards. It's results time, baby. Everything we've been working towards was all for this, and I was just proud of what we achieved together as young people. Like, no matter what, the NDL has taken over London in my eyes. Whatever the result was just the icing on the cake.
Someone could say he was top 5 in their voting. Trippy. As a YouTuber, I heard.
But the election was upon us. I finally got to meet my fellow candidates. It started off proper nice. The other candidates were showing me love, and I even got to see big lad Peter Gammons from UKIP. He'll take the picture. We'll just celebrate your L right here.
Yo, niggas said we'll just celebrate your L right here.
We'll take the picture. We'll just celebrate your L right here.
Well,
Hey, yo.
Huh? You too great either.
Much better than you, my friend.
No.
Much better. But it was time for me.
I think it's trolling, man.
Nah, he's different. Yeah, he's different.
He's a different breed,
Nah,
bro.
yeah. How you just go to nigga and say that?
That nigga still looking at him too, like, yo, what you said, man?
That's how you fucking differentiate. Nobody else doing that shit.
It's a lot
No,
better than you.
first time I'm about to claim my victory as man.
Yeah, it's your body.
Yeah, I found it great. Great experience. Loved it. And Shush. And Lawrence.
Shush.
My competitor. The guy who we were battling for 5th place with. Are you accepting defeat from to me? I don't know. Have I believe defeat me? I believe so. Oh, good. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We'll find out on the stage. I told him I'd beat him, but in reality, I had no idea. I was just going for blind confidence. We then walked into the big city hall. It was a lot bigger than I expected, and the walk there took about 3 years. We gave Brian Rose a good old bottle of tea, which he seemed very happy with. And in a room full of 20 candidates who've been running against...
Nah, he's a fucking
Hey, yo, he's nah. He's really a different breed.
Nah, he's
like, I'm not gonna lie, he really deserves to be a YouTuber, bro. Not gonna lie.
That nigga,
like,
yo,
the way he thinks, bro, this nigga's gonna make, he's gonna make $1 billion on YouTube, bro. Trust me. Not gonna lie to you. Trust me.
This Boris Johnson?
Nah. These are just niggas for mayor.
Few months, you'd think there'd be tension, but it was actually the opposite. It was good vibes. Apart from one random lady who wasn't even running, who went out of her way to attack me.
How can they take you seriously when you're wearing glasses like that and a face mask?
I feel like you don't really have the vibes.
Very worrying what you're doing to young people, what you do on social media. You are not a figurehead for young people at all. You are dangerous to young people, and it is a disgrace that you're running.
I would have violated her. I would have violated her. I was like, yo, shut the fuck up, get the fuck up out of here. I ain't asking none of that. You mad, you about to lose. Young niggas rule this world. It's over for everything you just said.
Because young niggas rule this world, it's over for everything you just said. Don't care. I sure this nigga.
That's a fact. She was born in the
like, she just, like, how am I supposed to, she wanted to bomb him, bro. Like, she was holding that in. And that's why I'm jacking. Cause no way.
Okay, she thought she was about to win.
That's quiet for her
I then chatted to Peter Gammons.
People like mixed race. My kids are mixed race. Most of my friends.
But that's like saying, oh my, but that's like saying, I'm not racist, I've got black friends. Had a really intellectual conversation.
See, niggas is dead ass like that. That's crazy.
I ratioed you on Twitter.
What?
I ratioed you on Twitter.
Ratioed you?
Yeah. And discovered that the Lib Dem candidate, Louisa Porritt, actually voted for me.
No way. No way.
What a world, man. I'll see you maybe second preference.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. But none of them had my respect more than one being. I just want to say to you, it's been nice seeing someone who we can actually take seriously in this election.
Well, I'm likewise.
I know it's about to be mid-face nigga.
Bro, you ran for mayor. Niko, I mean,
nah, it ain't gonna happen. If they treated Niko like that, imagine what they said to this nigga pulling up everywhere like that.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, talk about troll, bro.
Yes, yeah, no, it is the NDL, yeah.
Yeah, the NDL.
Yeah.
Trash can as a head, man.
Yeah, no, it is. I am a supreme leader after all.
I wanted to say, I thought you did a great campaign. Congratulations.
Yeah, same with you, my friend. One thing was for sure, though, lots of Fox did not like me. Welcome back. Welcome back, my friend. I don't think he likes me. I don't think he likes me. He's just probably thinking, if he beats me, it's game over. It's game over. It's burning. I took that personally. It made me start thinking, you want to walk past and ignore me, Lawrence? But I'm going to reduce your legacy to losing to a YouTuber in children's glasses. Gave me that extra motivation to win.
We have one more constituency to go, City and East.
Everything was waiting on East London. We needed a masterclass from them to take us to 5th place. Literally, all we're waiting on now is one constituency. We're 0.1% behind Lawrence Fox. The last constituency that we're waiting on is City and East. So all I can do is hope that they bring it home, take us to 5th. Please, pressure's on, we need 5th place. And then the result came in. They took us through the building where they were going to announce the results. I don't know what's going to happen here. I'm just waiting on the results, man. Oh my gosh, guys, we've smashed
if he beats that nigga, you gotta go crazy.
It's nuts. We've shown that we can do it, man. We've shown
I pour champagne on him.
The NDL is the greatest movement in the world.
Break the bottle over that bitch head.
For life. I won't lie. I was nervous. We put so much work into this whole campaign, and it was all going to end right there in that room.
He was waiting on that nigga downfall, for real.
But at least tuck your shirt, B.
Bro, nah.
Take
me out where I come, bro. This is me.
Tuck your shirt. That nigga walked out there with a whole cape on.
Bro, he has a garbage can on his head. I could walk around wearing my shirt untucked, bro. I don't even know why he still showed up.
The results of the election of the Mayor of London, Peter John Gammons, UKIP, 14,393. Count Binface, 24,775.
He's high.
Brian Benedict Rose, London Real Party, 31,111. Lawrence Fox, the Reclaim Party, 47,034. Niko Omilana, Independent, 49,620.
Look at and we did it. We did. We came 5th place. I was over the moon.
I was lit.
But yeah, I was just doing stupid dances, celebrating our victory. East London was the final constituency, and they did not let me down. They got me 7,920 votes. We came 4th in the whole constituency, beating a major party, the Lib Dems. In total, 49,628 people went out there and voted for me as their first choice, not even second choice. Almost 50,000 people. That's crazy, man. Honestly, I'm so grateful to everyone who went out to vote and everyone who supported. But yeah, then the winner was announced.
Damn, he got to 5th. Stop playing with that man.
Sadiq Aman Khan.
Give him like 2-3 more years. Let him build his fan base up again, and he gonna run again. It's over. Who?
Obviously, I'm not a sore loser, even though I blatantly deserve to win and everyone can see it. But congrats to Sadiq Khan for winning the mayoral election. But poor Lawrence Fox was burning because he lost to me. That poor man. Unlucky, my friend.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you. 5th place is mine. Well done to your campaign.
He said 5th place is mine.
Thank you. 5th place is mine. Well done to your campaign. 5th place. Let's go.
He could say that. That's crazy. That's a good.
I went outside and so many people were out there.
5 mil behind his shit.
For nothing.
Niggas at dubs only. Nigga, yo, he took the Wavy do.
Yes, sir.
Everyone was gassed, and the only reason this was even able to happen was because everyone who got behind me. We're all a team, and this W belongs to every single person who supported our campaign in any way. It belongs to us all.
Absolutely crazy, bro. You're a YouTuber and you come out in top 5, fam. Well done, congratulations, man. I'm just shocked. Flipping hell, my guy!
Really, listen, we did it for the vibes, that's all I want to say. We did it for the vibes, and we've engaged young people. We've shown the young people need to be represented. Big up, let's go! Thank you, my friend. We came 5th. People had millions in budget in their campaigns, and we beat all of them. We're the biggest independent party in London. Thank you, everyone. Big up. Oh, I'm on top of the moon, man. For an independent party in London. Thank you, everyone. Big
Yo,
up.
17K is crazy.
Election is unheard of, but we did that. We made it happen. And I'm nothing without the people's support. But together, we've made a dent in politics. And that's what we ran for. There were 20 people in this election, and we came 5th.
You gotta start somewhere,
Millions went into
that's the start. That's the first step for y'all.
The only people we didn't beat were the major parties. That's nuts. All I can say is thank you. It's crazy, man. All I can say is thank you. Big up the NDL. Big up young people just in general.
Just imagine what
big
you
up
could do
the vibes.
now that like he know he got that type of support system.
Bro, that's what I said. Give him 2-3 more years. Let his fan base grow even more. Let him run again.
And come in 5th place.
Top 4, top 3. Make it second round. Never know.
The BBC originally refused to interview me in person.
Nah, it was quiet. There was no second round.
And I just went full circle. And
he probably blew them niggas out the water like that.
Yeah. Oh no, a lot of this is yeah. Fuck you, BBC. Yeah. That's what I like to see.
Shout out to NDL, man.
Right now. Wasn't trying to give niggas an interview when he pulled up, right? Keep
I
that
feel
same
him.
energy.
I feel him.
We eventually chose ITV, who definitely embraced our campaign throughout. So I
want to talk to you
bring our final message home. Okay, now the election's done. We're now having an interview with ITV to round everything up. What an experience.
Finally, they were never expected to win the mayoral race, but they caught the public's imagination and attention over the last few weeks. YouTube star Niko Omilana finished in 5th place.
The candidate who got the 5th highest number of votes is this man, YouTuber Niko. He earned nearly 50,000 votes, making Niko the most successful independent candidate. What do you think that says about the state of politics in London at the moment?
I feel like that says that a lot of people don't feel represented, and they felt like they could get behind my campaign because they feel just that they're not represented. At the end of the day, the only 4 people we lost to were the 4 biggest parties in the country. I hope that this changes the way that these major parties engage with young people.
Niko's political career has stalled before it's really begun, with this bombshell announcement today.
It's time for me to retire. Goodbye. Thank you, ITV.
Yo. His dramatic exit only slightly shorter than his political career.
And your water. And my water. Don't litter. Thanks. Appreciate it, ITV.
Sam Holder, ITV News.
He's like, I ran from there.
His coat.
I had to retire because, believe it or not, I'm not a politician. But we always said we were running for young people, which is why we made a platform where we could pass the baton on to the young leaders of tomorrow who are doing big things right now.
Heard.
This is fucking clean.
Bro, he's gonna get mad.
Give other niggas a platform that's really trying to do some shit.
Facts.
That's already it. Like
I said, bro.
Nah, that's fire.
He's doing that now.
People
So watch over time.
Nah, yeah.
Election, obviously I was taking the mick out of the political system.
He's doing right.
And yes, I was trolling people, but what really matters is so many people are connected with it. Niko from there, come on, let's go.
Everyone in the hall, Niko!
Let's go!
Yo, nigga rocked his biscuit.
Oh, you see how he put the thing on his hat?
No matter how much people try, no one can deny the impact which we've made. When the NDL first started 3 years ago,
the building structure is dub fire.
Yeah, there's mad steps to go down.
From a prank video on a racist organisation, all the way to being the biggest independent party in London. I can't even put it into words. In an election where so many people ran, the candidate who made the biggest impact is someone who ran for vibes and young people. I don't care what anyone says. That's so elite. And I'm so happy to lead the world with that as my legacy.
Who else is really doing shit like that? Sersky.
You know what I'm saying?
That was dumb long.
My forward, yeah. That was dumb long. No, congratulations to that man. You know?
To the NDL.
You niggas need a lot of support. Definitely. They made 5th place. Because that niggas wasn't expecting to win the whole shit, but to prove that he could do that, it's definitely something special. Listen, it was Wavy Duel. The comments subscribe, all of that shit. You get more videos coming. Yeah. Social media pop up.